Hello, 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 beautiful people. What's going on? It's your girl, Linda S. Hustle, the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach. And I just got finished with my masterclass I've been doing, Ignite Your Midlife Mojo 10-day masterclass. And we were talking about feeling invisible. We were talking about feeling invisible. And that is something that really can become problematic as we move up the ladder of life. I personally believe that feeling invisible really sucks, right? But I do believe that after 50, um, because of the way society is set up, because of the status quo, because of all kinds of stuff, I was just keeping it real because I'm a bodacious lifestyle coach. I coach Black women over 50, but I was sharing today during my masterclass how I do feel invisible sometimes. And I know that could be kind of shocking because I'm just supposed to be, hey, Joycelyn, I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to be always, hey, Virginia, I'm on YouTube and Instagram Live. But I'm supposed to be the one who's guiding people, who's teaching people, right? But there are times when I actually do feel invisible. It is what it is. I do feel invisible. And let me know, Joycelyn, do you ever feel invisible? She vets, I don't know if you're 50 or over, but my group was shocked today that I said that sometimes I feel invisible. I had a Michael Jackson moment just a while ago where he says, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I was starting with the woman in the mirror. Hey, Denise. Um, and I do feel invisible. It has been, thank you for the love. I do feel invisible sometimes. And I don't think that just because I'm a life coach, just because I help people, get unstuck or unleash their inner badass, that I can't have a human moment. Who said that I can't feel invisible? I'm 58. I'm Black. Uh, I feel racism sometimes. I feel ageism. I feel um, I feel all of those things because you was focused out instead of in. Ooh, good one, Joycelyn. Joycelyn says she sometimes feels invisible. She's over on Instagram Live because she was focused out instead of in. Ooh, that's juicy, juicy. Elaborate a little bit more on that, Joycelyn. Joycelyn, if you don't mind. Actually, if you want to join, you can because that's an interesting conversation. Denise over here on YouTube said I can relate, but that's good stuff. That's really good stuff. Joycelyn, you said you were feeling invisible because you were focused out instead of in. And I hear you, Joycelyn, but isn't that human? Aren't we feeling human? As a Black woman over 50, we're usually the super women. We're usually having to save everybody, and we don't really get to, or we don't take the time to really love on ourselves like we should, right? We really don't take the time. And so when I say that sometimes I feel invisible, what I mean by that is sometimes I just feel like nobody sees me. Not like I need you to rah-rah me. Yeah, Joycelyn said putting others' needs before herself. Exactly. Not like I need you to rah-rah me. Not like I need you to, yes, Virginia. Not like I need you to pat me on the back. But older people, and I'm 58, and I feel like this sometimes. So I can't imagine what a 78 or 88-year-old person must feel like, right? As they're moving up the ladder of life. Because American society, we don't celebrate our aging. We tolerate, right? In Africa, they kind of love their hey Jeff, they seem to put a lot of reverence to the elders. In the Asian cultures, they'll have their mom living with them, and it's a whole experience. But here in America, the youth have it going on. Yeah, Joycelyn said in Instagram Live, she said she had to begin to see herself and speak love and hope into herself. And I do that. I do all of that, Joycelyn, but there's still sometimes when I feel invisible. I do. I love myself. I speak love into myself. I teach other Black women over 50 to speak love into themselves. And yet still, sometimes I feel invisible. the aging, the mature, we are not seen. And it can be kind of subliminal sometimes. And then it's just where it is. You look at the commercials, you know, Ross has dress for less commercials. I shop at Ross. Yes, I do. No shade, no shame. You know, they got some cute stuff for $6.99 sometimes. Society is something. Yes, they are, Virginia. But what I'm saying is look at, I am not the only woman of age, of maturity, who shops at Ross for dresses. But yet in their Ross dress for less commercials, where they got the dresses that come out in the spring, they don't have women over 40 look like in the commercials, let alone 50. So it's almost as if we feel don't just stay there is the key. Exactly, Joycelyn. I feel that way. I acknowledge my feelings when I'm feeling invisible, and then I move on. I do. But everybody was really shocked in my masterclass tonight and in my Facebook group, Bodacious Black Women Over 50. If you are not a member, Virginia and Denise, of my Facebook group, Bodacious Black Women Over 50, please join. Yeah, so they were really shocked. Like somebody actually sent me a direct message and said, Miss Linda, are you okay? I never heard you say that, because I wasn't feeling invisible that day. I just simply asked, do you ever feel invisible? And everybody said they did. So I guess sometimes when we are quote unquote leaders, we have to be, good night, Virginia. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Um, I guess I'm not supposed to keep it all the way 100. Yes, you said, Joycelyn said, I feel those things, but we have to craft the spaces we need to occupy. Exactly. Hey, Xenia. I will look for you on Facebook. Absolutely. Absolutely, Denise. And yeah, so this isn't going to be a long live on YouTube or Instagram. I just wanted to share that because I even posted it in my group, and I had some folks ask me, was I okay? Transparency and vulnerability really are our superpowers. And when we're supposed to be the strong ones and the powerful ones, or the leaders, and you actually exhibit some vulnerability, it can shock people sometimes. It can really rock people's world sometimes. And so um, I just wanted to share that, and ask, do you ever feel invisible as a mature woman, as an aging woman, as an older woman? I was actually feeling some kind of way because somebody called me a baby boomer. And I actually am a baby boomer. If we think about the term, it was a term coined when the boom, I think, was coming after one of those world wars. And I was born in 1963. But the fact that, oh my gosh, they called me a baby boomer, it really kind of hurt my feelings, y'all. What's going on with me? But in 2 years, I will be 60. It is what it is. But coming the realization with not just I'm aging, not with I'm getting older, but just how we're treated. Yes, Denise, thank you. She said, I appreciate your honesty, but as how we're being treated. You know what I mean? Just coming to realization. It also makes me think about older people. Like I'm 58, but again, the 68-year-old, the 78-year-old, the 88-year-old, the 98-year-old, what must they be going through? If I'm starting to feel it at 58, what must older people be going through? Like, what must my mom? My mom will be 82 in February. What must she be going through? It's not like she comes home. Well, I don't live with her, but it's not like I've ever heard her say that she's invisible. But I bet, yes, Joycelyn in Instagram Live said, I am validating women over 50 to speak our truth without shame. Absolutely. Absolutely. And not only speak our truth without shame, but own it. Like, I think I took care of myself and everything, but I do feel invisible sometimes. And I move through it, like you said, Joycelyn, but it is what it is. And so as I, just wanted to pop on here because I just finished my master class, they were just really surprised that I was that vulnerable. But yes, Denise over here on YouTube says sometimes she feels unwanted. I know, Denise, I know. You know what, Denise, you need to you need to tap into my master class that's going on right now. We just did day 3, but we have the replays. It's called Ignite Your Midlife Mojo Masterclass. And even here on Instagram, day 3, we're on day 3, but it's really good, and it would definitely help you with that feeling unwanted, Denise, because it's a group. We've got a group of about 32 women, Black women, who are all sharing bits and pieces of where we are in our journey. Oh, thank you so much, Joycelyn. I really appreciate you. And so I just wanted to really pop on really quick and just share that, and just be vulnerable and say that, yes, I, Linda S. Husser, the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach, even though I teach Black women over 50 how to, gain the guts to start living their life with intention instead of just existing so that they can finally be fulfilled. But yes, just because I do that does not mean I'm a robot, doesn't mean I'm superhuman, doesn't mean I don't feel, doesn't mean that there'll be times when I am feeling invisible. I mean, literally invisible, like nobody sees me, right? And then and not only that, y'all, I'm gonna just take it a step further. Sometimes I'm envious of the young ladies. I remember being 25, 20, early 30s when older women would come in, and I would literally be like, what are they doing here? Like if I was at a club or jazz concert or something like that, I would think 40 and up, 50, 58 for sure was washed up. And now I am that woman. I am that woman. I'm that woman that I used to look at sideways. I'm that woman that I used to wonder why she got that on. She trying to be young. I am that woman that I talked about. And yes, you have to join your yes. Audacious Black Women Over 50 Facebook group. But um life is something, y'all. Life is something. Oh my gosh. I never thought I would say that sometimes I feel invisible, but at 58, I can truly say that I do. And I've been feeling a little bit more invisible lately than I would like to admit. But it's all good. I'm going to be okay. And sometimes it's just really all about just talking it out, just getting on live, Instagram or on YouTube, and just sharing how I feel with no judgment, no condemnation, and it's all good. Joycelyn, thank you so much for the kind words. And so that's all I got to say, y'all. I got my green eyeshadow on, y'all. Yes, I do. Um, and I feel good. And I believe at this point in our lives more than ever, we've got to make a concerted effort to feel good, to big up ourselves, to pat ourselves on the back, to hug ourselves, to say, I love you, Linda. Yes, Denise, because it's not easy getting old, right? It is not easy getting old, y'all. And even though that's my sweet spot, even though I teach Black women over 50 how to live their life with intention, I'm still human. And I thank you for being here. You look beautiful and you glow. Oh, thank you, Joycelyn. I work at it, girl, because listen, I got to do everything I can to keep my head up, okay? I'm just saying, because you will be 60 next month. Yay, Joycelyn. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna have a big old party and everything? What you gonna do? Yeah. So anywho, sharing feelings with no judgment. Yes, YouTube. Yes. Oh my gosh. I got to get to 1,000 followers on YouTube because I didn't understand that until you get to 1,000 followers, you can't go live. Like I'm going live on YouTube, but I'm going live on my laptop. It lets me do that, but it won't let me go live on my phone. So you're going to Cali? Awesome, Joycelyn. So I've got to get my YouTube up. Y'all share. Can you share YouTubes? See, this is another thing. I don't go live on YouTube a lot, but I need y'all to help me get my subscriptions up on YouTube so that I can get at least 1,000 subscribers. And then I can go live on my cell phone. I know that might sound crazy and a little silly, but it is what it is, right? So tell your friends, Denise, Virginia, about going subscribing to me on YouTube. I'm gonna actually put that in my Facebook group for them to subscribe to my YouTube channel too. So that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging in here and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Subscribe and let's get me to at least actually to 500,000 followers on YouTube, but right now I'll just take 1,000 because that's what I need so that I can go live on my cell phone. I didn't know that, but they let me go live on my laptop on YouTube. So I guess somehow I worked around it, or maybe it just means you can't go live on your cell phone. I don't know, but I'm having fun going live on Instagram and YouTube because I'm a Facebook girl. At 58, we all on Facebook, but I'm trying to branch out, get my YouTube on, get my Instagram live on. And that's why I just said, you know what? I'm not going to just do YouTube and then Instagram. We're going to figure out how I can do both of these at the same time. So I feel good about that. And that I had enough sense to do that. So I love y'all all. Help me get to 1,000 on YouTube so I can then go live on my cell phone because I'm going live on my laptop. Okay. So thank you so much, Denise. Thank you, Virginia. And who else is over here watching on YouTube? I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye. 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 Bye.